José Carlos Jr., husband to Lori, father of John, Angela, Laura, and adoptive parent to Beverly and Debbie. Pictured here holding his son, my father. This here is a picture of my grandfather, José Carlos, who died when my dad was 10, almost 11 years old. He suffered from fatal injuries due to a high-speed chase with the Amherst police. We wonder why he was running. We ask where was he going, and what was he scared of? He's pictured here with his father, José Carlos Sr., and his siblings. He had a brother named John. My dad's name is John, too. This here is my great-aunt Laura Carlos. She was my father's aunt, my grandfather's sister. My dad has a sister named Laura, too. My grandfather named my aunt after his sister. It's noted here that my great-grandfather, José Carlos, is from Jaén, Philippines, and there is a hero monument in his honor. My grandpa's father was mayor in the Philippines. So I'm just curious as to who he was and the other half of my family. This is them. This here is my grandfather's Master's Certificate of Service, which shows he was employed aboard the vessel from May 10, 1966 to January 7, 1967. Oiler, allowed to serve as the master of a merchant ship of any size, of any type, operating anywhere in the world. The car in which a Chicago merchant seaman was killed. A tragic end to a police chase. Transit near Sheridan. Auto, chased by police. Crashes. Driver killed. A Chicago merchant seaman was killed after the car he was driving crashed while being chased by Amherst police on Transit Road near Sheridan Drive, about 1:20 Wednesday morning. José Carlos Jr., 40, who was staying with friends in the Buffalo area, was pronounced dead at the scene of a fractured skull and internal injuries. The car failed to stay on the pavement where the road narrows from 4 lanes to 2, veered off onto the road shoulder. This newspaper clipping does help us with an understanding of what took place that early Wednesday morning. However, we still have some questions. On the left side of this article, there's a picture of a young boy that reads, "Boy, 7, hurt." We're not sure if the boy was hurt by the accident or why he's pictured here on the same page. Also, my dad points out that in the picture, it says Route 5. Route 5 is now Main Street. Was it on Transit before? We're just not sure. The car. It looks like it was a nice car. Was my grandfather hiding something? Was he racially profiled? And on the bottom right of this article, there's an ad that reads, "Safety belts. Save lives. Use them." Even with a strong understanding of how important it is to wear a seatbelt, this still bothers you when it's your grandfather's death they're referencing. José Carlos Jr. of 72 School Street, entered into rest suddenly January 25th, 1967. Beloved husband of Lorraine Nee Stevens, father of Beverly, Deborah, John, Angela, and Laura, brother of John of East Chicago, Donald of Gary, Indiana, Laura of Los Angeles, California, and Mrs. Donald Pope of Gary, Indiana. Friends may visit the Lombardo Funeral Home, 102 Linwood at Summer on Thursday from 2 to 5 p.m. and 7 to 10 p.m., where the funeral will be held on Friday morning at 8:30 o'clock and at Nativity Church at 9:15. Friends invited. She writes, I am applaud at reading real fabrication and misinformation. Never heard of the connection to the mafia. She says that she has responded profusely to all questions, and how she doesn't know the source of the misinformation. She adds, this is so cruel to have persons giving said an account and so freely repeating. Yes, Grandpa. It's naked. To you, yes. Dad was given Grandpa's checkbook, a corner chewed by my father's childhood dog. And this is the video of my grandfather I never knew.